So, welcome back, my lovely followers. Thank you for joining me here today on Pure Hearts Enhanced Meditation. Remember, enhanced is knowledge integrated into experience. So, thank you for joining me today. So, today we are exploring something subtle yet powerful: tongue placement. The position of the tongue influences breathing patterns, nervous system regulation, and the depth of meditation. There are two aspects to understand. One involves the vagus nerve and the parasympathetic regulation. The second involves refined awareness and perception depth. That's what we're going to focus on today. Now, there is a clear separation between the two regarding the tongue placement. The latter we're going to discuss in section 10B. Today we will focus on awareness. Session 10A, tongue placement, why it is important. You see, awareness is built through sensory attention. The palate is one of the most neurologically sensitive areas in the mouth. I learned that through this. By refining sensation there in that area through the mouth, perception refines overall. Without that bridge, the shift from theory and instruction feels slightly abrupt. You just need a micro bridge explaining why we are moving from concept to physical sensing. This is where we're going to go into where the palate um, focus and the higher conscious awareness come into play. This is about sensory awareness and breath flow. I'm going to take you to the exact placement for your tongue so that we can get a fantastic meditation for you. So just relax, be comfortable, and allow me to guide you. I'm going to say guide you this time because we're just taking you into those steps. All right. So gently close your mouth. Now bring your attention to the roof of your mouth. Slide the tip of your tongue along the roof of the mouth, starting just behind the upper front teeth. Okay? Just feel that. What you're going to feel is you're going to feel the teeth. Then there's going to be, starting at the back of the teeth, you're going to feel a small ridge immediately behind the teeth known as the alveolar ridge. Just behind that, a firm, smooth area that is called the firm palate. Further back, the roof begins to curve and become soft. That's the soft palate. But our place is on the firm palate. That is about a half inch to 1 inch behind the upper teeth. In the front third, 1/3 of the roof of the mouth. Okay. It may feel like a shallow indentation or simply a firm resting shelf. If you can't feel it, the indent, then it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just simply rest the tongue on the firm front third area. Just with gentle contact, no forcing, no pressure. We're going to work with this with the inhalation through the nose, the exhalation through the mouth. But remembering, as taught in session 2, which if you're not getting this right, go back and review session 2 to give you the proper breathing, not the breathing of because this is not getting you anywhere. It's not filling up your lungs. It makes you tired, and you're not going to get a clear meditation because we're bringing in the tongue and the breath work today. So when we're breathing, make sure we're breathing in through the nose. We're going to do the count of 4. We're going to hold to 2 and probably exhale 6 or 8. I'll probably do 8 on the count. Remember, we're going to go in through the nose, filling up the lungs, and as it goes down, just watch. Goes down below the belly button, down into the lower abdomen. We'll hold for that count of 2, and then we're going to bring it back up again. So as we bring it back up, it's coming up through the lungs, passing in reverse, and we're going to make that sigh exhalation, which is very important. I'm still holding here, which is very important because that gets rid of everything inside and lets the universe take care of it for us and gives us that great connection to ourselves and meditation, the deeper meditation with the tongue. So it's going to be okay. And that takes you into that lovely state. When this is done the 3 times, it's just going to be amazing. And this increases subtle sensory awareness in the palate and in the oral cavity. That sensory awareness sends signals to the, where it goes? The brain. If you got it, great. If you didn't, you just learned it, and you always have to start somewhere. So that is wonderful. When the breath steadies, the nervous system begins to organize and awareness increases. Mental activity is going to soften. Now, the cortical activity quiets. The alpha waves increase because in this state, the alpha waves allow the brain waves to be calm, letting relaxed waves appear when your body is at ease, but your mind is quietly aware. While the theta state becomes more accessible, this is the state where slower waves appear in deeper meditation, where insight, imaginary, I should say imagery, not imagine, imagery, and the intuitive awareness becomes more accessible. This is where perception will shift. Now, as we move forward, the tongue placement does not directly activate the pineal gland. It has nothing to do, there's no anatomical connection with the pineal gland. Nothing. However, when the breath stabilizes and the nervous system settles, the brain shifts into states associated with deeper awareness. Many spiritual traditions symbolically associate these states with the pineal gland or the third eye center, though. So the accurate sequence is the tongue placement supports brain stability. The brain stability supports nervous system regulation. Regulation supports brainwave shifts. Brainwave shifts allow expanded awareness. It all flows. And this is the systemic regulation. The entire nervous system organizing as a whole, not one single gland being activated. When the tongue rests gently on the palate The jaw is going to stabilize. The airwaves are going to open. Breathing improves, and the exhale naturally slows like the sensory input from the palate travels to the brainstem, supporting balance. As breath slows, parasympathetic activity increases, which we'll discuss that further in session 10B. And your mental overactivity begins to quiet, which is called the overactivity, the cortical noise. The cortical refers to the thinking part of the brain. It's responsible for your planning, your analyzing, your remembering, and self reflection. The cortical noise means excessive background mental activities, the mind chatter, racing through, over analyzing, and your worry loops. This noise does increase the stress response. So when the stress becomes um, higher, it activates the hormones, and the brain remains in constant processing mode. The noise increases with the stress hormones rise, and the brain remains in constant processing mode, day and night, therefore losing your lack of sleep. Now, in meditation, as breathing slows and regulation increases, heart rate steadies, stress signaling decreases, and the brain filters out irrelevant input more efficiently. In simple terms, the mind stops overprocessing and becomes clearer. Now, when the thinking part of the brain quiets, awareness becomes clearer. Inner perception sharpens, emotional steadiness increases, and insight feels more accessible. This is what many experience in deeper meditation as the brain shifts from scattered activity into more coherent, regulated rhythm. To give a final clarification here, um, the pineal gland, as we had discussed in sessions 5, 6, and 7, the pineal gland and the third eye, remember, it regulates the melatonin and the sleep cycle, and it responds to the light and dark rhythms, the night and day, the lights that we have on at nighttime in our room when we're sleeping. Oh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups again. I think this is just going to be a steady part of my sessions here. So anyway, the light and dark in the room, the lights in the room are affecting our sleep patterns. So if you want to wear, or if you can wear a mask, you will get a deeper, deeper sleep because we're blocking out all that light, even from our phones, and keeping the phones further away from you. I just saw something like on Facebook, or I don't know where it was, TikTok, I don't know, where it was putting aluminum foil over your phone to keep the waves from coming into your affecting your body, I should say. So anyway, let's get back to this. So the pineal glands does regulate the melatonin, your sleep cycle, your response to the light and dark rhythms, and it is not mechanically activated by the tongue. Nothing to do with that. Remember that. That's the parasympathetic areas, the nerves. However, when systemic regulation does occur, your stress decreases, the brainwave shift toward alpha and theta, and internal awareness increases. Perception changes. So the correct response is tongue placement, breath stabilization, systemic uh, nervous system regulation, brainwave shifts, altered perception. And as a final review here for this session, there are two aspects to the tongue placement in meditation. First, resting the tongue in a certain area supports healthy, stable, and parasympathetic regulation through the vagus or vagus nerve. Again, that'll be discussed in 10b. The second, which we're now, or which we will be engaging in and discussing here, places the tongue gently on the firm palate in front of the mouth, 1/3 in, which increases sensory awareness as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with the tongue and the sigh. You see, when the body organizes, consciousness refines. Organize and refines. That is why the tongue placement matters. Tongue placement has nothing to do with the pineal gland. When the system becomes organized and calm, brainwave patterns shift and awareness deepens. That keeps you spiritually aligned, biologically accurate, clear, and confident. Before we move into meditation, I want to pause for something important. I want you to know that I love sharing this knowledge with you. What we explore here is not new, it is remembered. These sessions unlock what has always existed within your heart and your awareness. And as you recognize it, your life begins to shift. Pure Heart's Enhanced meditation sessions support your growth weekly, consistently, with depth and clarity. Your support keeps these sessions active and expanding. Please use the PayPal or the Venmo QR codes shown here. I'll pause now so you can complete your support. After this, we move into the meditation, where what you've received today will integrate and lock into your nervous system for your enhancement. Thank you. I'll give you a moment to move into your comfortable position, your choice. And as we get ready to move into the cleansing, the command, as you know, you can follow on the chart as well. Okay. I command my spirit to remove anything that is unauthentic within me and around me. I command my spirit to remove anything that is unauthentic within me and around me. I command my spirit to remove anything that is unauthentic within me and around me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, thank you. Rest here for a moment and resonate with this energy. As we move into the breathing, please be sure when you do the breath in, a count to 4, bringing it all the way down to the lower abdomen, hold, bringing it back up in reverse to the count of 8, and sigh. Okay. Breathe in through your nose, filling up all the love and the light and the divine energy, bringing it down past your lungs into your lower abdomen. Hold for the count of 2. In reverse, bringing it back up, passing your lungs, and exhaling through your mouth to your count of 8. Breathing in again for the second time, in through your nose, counting 4 as you're breathing down into the lower abdomen, holding 2, bringing it up, and then exhaling out through your mouth, count of 8. Last one, breathing in through the nose, count of 4 as you're bringing it all the way down into your lower abdomen. Now, count to 2 and bringing it back up, count of 8. Exhaling, sigh. Relax for a moment and feel that loving energy. Feel that settlement into your body as you released all that is unnecessary. To further this, let's go into our body relaxation. Starting at the top of your head, bringing all the negative thoughts and putting them in your basket, all your woes and worries and the to-do lists into your basket. Letting all the divine light and energy coming in through your crown chakra, bringing you love and filling down, moving down and out from your head, letting go of all the stress and worries, feeling your head relaxing, including your eyes, your cheekbones, your nose, your jaw, your ears, bringing it all the way down, down, through your neck and shoulders, down your arms, hands, and fingers, and letting everything just push down into Mother Earth where she'll take care of it. Feel your full torso, your front and back. Feel all the stress, the heaviness of the days and the nights, the lacks of, the what ifs, pushing down, down, down through your feet and out into Mother Earth, letting everything go. This is your special time, your happiness, your joy to create, to remember who you are and what you already know, to bring that heart memory into the rest of your being, Pushing down, letting go, making room. Your nervous system is relaxing. Everything is moving as it should. Relax your head, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, the front of your torso completely, the back of your torso completely. Feeling your thighs, your legs, your knees, your calves, your shins, your ankles, your feet, top and bottom, and your toes. Feeling everything just pushing down like a Pepto-Bismol, just pushing down and coating in divine light, love, and energy, and softness and comfort within your being, letting go of all negativity. Push down and give to Mother Earth with joy and delight. She'll take care of it. This is your cleansing, your time. Relax your body completely. If anything was missed, go back and check quickly and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Your body is beginning to feel very light, very comfortable, very soft, very, very relaxed. As you are sitting comfortably with your spine upright, but not rigid, hands resting naturally, jaw relaxed. As your mouth gently closes, bring your awareness to the roof of your mouth. Simply feel the space there. Now slowly slide the tip of your tongue along the back of your upper front teeth. Feel the teeth. Then feel a small ridge behind them. Move gently past that ridge, about 1/2 to 1 inch behind your teeth, which is about 1/3 of your palate in, which brings you to your firm palate, avoiding the soft palate further back, and again going towards your throat. Allow your tongue to rest in that spot on the firm palate, lightly touching the roof of your mouth in a soft curl upward position. Your throat remains relaxed. No pressing, no pushing. Notice something subtle. As your tongue rests upward, your jaw naturally stabilizes. The base of your skull gently aligns. Your throat opens slightly. There is nothing to do. Just simply allow this. With the tongue remaining softly curled upward to the slow count of 4. As you inhale, feel the air travel upward behind your nose, down to the back of your throat, filling your lungs and down, down into your lower belly. Hold for 2. To the count of 6 or 8, as you exhale through your mouth, slowly and gently with a loud sigh sound, feel the air pass over your tongue. Feel the texture, a slight cooling, a faint vibration. To a count of 4, inhale, feel the air travel upward behind your nose, down to the back of your throat, filling your lungs, and down into your lower belly. Hold for a count of 2. Then, to the count of 6 or 8, as you exhale through your mouth, slowly and gentle with a loud sigh sound, feel the air pass over your tongue. Feel the texture, a slight cooling, a faint vibration. Feel your body relaxing. One more time. To the count of 4. As you inhale, feel the air travel upward behind your nose, down to the back of your throat, filling your lungs, and down into your belly. Hold for 2. To the count of 6 or 8, as you exhale through your mouth, slowly and gently, with a loud sigh sound, feel the air pass over your tongue. Feel the texture, a slight cooling, a faint vibration. Your body ever so relaxed. Now, as we deepen, keep your tongue resting. Keep breathing gently, nose in, mouth out. Slowly, softer, more relaxed and resting. Without moving your tongue, shift your attention to the point where your tongue meets your palate. Simply feel the contact. A subtle pressure, a gentle warmth, a quiet sensation. Stay for a moment and experience. As breath gently continues, notice how the contact point becomes clearer. This is sensory awareness refining, just pure sensation and awareness. Stay for a moment. Your system is organizing. As your exhale lengthens, your calming system, the part of your nervous system that restores and steadies you, becomes more active. It begins in your brain stem and travels down your spine into your organs, muscles, and tissues. Your heart rate steadies, your throat softens, your diaphragm releases. Now observe your mind. Without trying to stop thoughts, notice how they begin to lessen. Your cortical noise, your mental chatter, and background processing begins to quiet. Your thinking brain softens because your breath rhythm is steady. Your tongue is resting. Your breath is steady. Your exhales are soft, steady, and long. Your body feels heavier with relaxation. Your breathing has become more shallow and almost invisible to your awareness. As your body regulates, your awareness gently lifts. Without strain, your attention expands slightly behind your eyes. Avoiding a third eye imagery, simply sense the space behind your forehead, just space. Your tongue resting, your exhale slow. Inner quiet becomes more present, less mental chatter. This is refinement. While keeping your tongue in the curled position and relaxed, your alpha state, your relaxed, open awareness, is now organizing into a quieter, peaceful state of being. As you remain here, your theta state, a slower, deeper rhythm of awareness, becomes more accessible, deeper, softer, spacious, inviting. Stay here for a moment. As awareness gently expands again, sense your whole head. It feels lighter, more spacious. How thought feels quieter. Notice the difference between thinking and awareness. You're experiencing shallower breathing. When the body organizes, consciousness refines. Remain for a few breaths. As we close, allow your breath to return to your natural rhythm. Keep your tongue lightly resting. Notice your steadiness. Notice your clarity. Take one final slow inhale through your nose to your own count and sigh loudly while exhaling through your mouth. Then begin to feel your body while moving gently. When you are ready, open your eyes. Relax for a moment. Once again, thank you for joining me for this session regarding the tongue placement. I look forward to you joining Pure Hearts Enhanced Meditation next week for session 10B, the vagus nerve and its importance of the tongue placement and how it affects your meditation. Again, I thank you for your support in order for these sessions to continue for you and your enhanced growth and heartfelt memory come to awareness. In the meantime, please continue to like, support, share, and follow. Love, light, and acceptance. Namaste.